Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Blitz game mode for Marvel Strike Force. I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys lately about how it works and if I could do a guide for you guys. So here we go. Basically, I'm going to go over the rules of Blitz. I'll talk about how points are calculated, what those points will get you, and then also give you guys some tips so you guys can help master the Blitz mode for yourself. So let's go ahead and start talking about how Blitz mode is set up first. So when you get into the game, you're going to see here just to the right of the campaigns, we have Blitz. You tap on that and it brings up the selection for the store and then also the current Blitz game mode that's going on. Sometimes there'll be a one to the right where we just had a Blitz mode expire and you can review your score and see how you placed, see what you're going to need to get those rewards next time. So going into the Blitz mode, you'll see here you're going to have your lineup of 5 characters and it's going to be facing a lineup of 5 other characters. And the best way to look at your Blitz mode is basically thinking of it as consecutive PvP matches. It's going to be several PvP matches that you're going to be fighting over and over again. And what this means is that you're going to have the rules of PvP matches for the most part. You're going to have the constant cooldown resets between matches. You're not going to have to bring back characters back to life or anything. If someone dies in one of the matches, you can still use them again for the next match. Now, one other thing to see here, up in the top right, we have the currency, and then you have something that looks like blue cylinders, and that's your Blitz charge. Think of it as your energy for fighting in these Blitz matches. We'll discuss that more once I start going through some battles here. But then underneath it you see rewards, and this is your milestones. As you score more points in the Blitz modes, you're able to gain points and get more milestone rewards. So you can see here I'm almost at milestone 5. That's going to give me 175 Blitz orb fragments, 325 Blitz credits, and then it's also going to give me 5 health raid pack and 20k gold. So once I score 20,000 points, I'll be able to claim that milestone, and then I'll start working towards milestone 6, which gives me a 1 shard of Captain America. So your Blitz modes are usually themed for one character. We did have in the soft launch some modes that gave you like premium orb shards or anything like that. So let's go ahead and look at this. Now you can see here on the left that I have my team, and I can change that team to different characters. If I want to take out Captain America and I want to throw in Gamora, and you can see here this fight is going to give me 3,781 points for when I win. Now I can cycle through it for 3 different teams and I get slightly variations of points I'm going to win. Now underneath those points you're going to see that like that meter, that blue meter has a needle on it. As you fight more and more enemies, as you progress through your scores and you continue on through the Blitz, that eventually is going to move more and more to the right. Eventually it's going to hit something that says danger, and this is going to be when you fight enemies that are going to be more powerful than your team, and it's going to be harder for you to win. So with this, let me throw back in Captain America in place of Gamora. Let me show you what this fight's going to look like. So my team has 72,889 power. I'm fighting a team that has 58,493 power. Let's, yeah, you know what, let's do this first battle. Let's see what this is going to look like. So once you do this first battle, you see that there was no energy cost. But once you start fighting consecutive battles, you'll see that we are going to have more energy costs as the things come in. I believe you can do 4 battles at 25 cost, which is 5 energy per character 4 times. And then once you use those characters 4 times, the cost then goes up to 10 times, or 10 charge per character. So with this, let's go ahead and take out Yondu, or at least try to take out Yondu. I should have probably done a little bit better of a chain attack. But we've got, let's see, can I... Yeah, let's take out Yondu. We'll just take out Yondu because Yondu can hit everybody and he could make things really miserable for your team if you're not careful. So let's, so now we're working our way through the Hulk and Captain America. And with this, hopefully we can dispel the taunt. Yep, there we go. Dispel the taunt on both Hulk and Captain America. And now I can use the ultimate from Rocket Raccoon. Does a lot of damage. Can maybe... There we go. So now I can start working on Hulk and get him taken out. Hopefully. Maybe. But he did stun Rocket Raccoon, so that could be a problem here in a moment. We'll see. Not as much damage as I thought he was going to be taking. Let's see. Then I use the AoE from Quake. If you guys all know, I did mention before to work on Quake because Quake is one of the best characters in the game right now. and you know she's needed for Captain America because, or Iron Man, because she is a shield character. So here we go. We've got we're just about done here, and goodbye. All right, so we won. So you'll see here in the victory screen that I get 3,781 points. I'm almost at winning milestone 5. And you can see from my rewards that I got 10 Blitz credits. Every time you win a match, you will get 10 Blitz credits. You will also see on the left we have a points modifier that increases. I'm at tier 2 right now, and there's 4 sections on that bar. Every time you win a match, you will get one of those segments filled up. Once it hits the 4th segment, that will then go to times 1.5 points modifier for that. So I have to win 4 consecutive matches in order to get that next bonus on the points modifier. So with that, we go back out here. It goes back out to this opening screen. I kind of wish it took us straight back to here. Now you guys can see that now under the battle cost, I have 25 of the Blitz charge needed to initiate this next battle. And when I go in here to look at this, you can see that now I have a cooldown for 5 hours 57 minutes. Basically, what happens is I can use these characters for free every 6 hours. However, that initial charge or cost is kept in mind. So I can use them up to 4 times to get that cost of 10 per character. Then I can wait for it to go off cooldown. I can use them again for free, but then after that fight, the 10 charge will be back as the cost. So it doesn't reset every 6 hours. The full reset of energy charge resets at your daily reset. So you get 1 full reset of your charge cost per character every day at your daily reset when you get your new objectives. So let's try another fight. Yeah, let's try this. Captain America, Thor, Black Widow. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. So you'll see here, if I win this fight, which hopefully I should, fingers crossed, that once I win this, I'll also get the milestone reward, and I'll also get the next point modifier, so you guys can get a good look at what's going on. Now, you guys have noticed here that this is a PvP match. However, there is no timer requirement, and this is I'm not going to complain. It seems a little odd that we're not getting a time requirement here per se, but again, it's not going to be something that I'm really that worried about. So let's see. Can I get? Yep, there we go. Yondu's gone, and take out Quake next, because she's gonna be the big problem if I don't get rid of her, because she is going to end up using that AoE and taking out everybody. And Rocket Raccoon, I gotta say, Rocket Raccoon hits a lot harder than I thought he did. He must have gotten a buff when things got changed for live launch, because he hits a lot harder now. And we didn't get the taunt loss, but here we go. AoE from Rocket Raccoon, that should just about finish things off. And so you get another taunt in with Captain America, and you can see that energy recharges happen a lot, and that's beautiful. That's why I love that's why I love Captain America so much, and that's why he's the best tank in the game, because he gives ability energy to your characters. So we saw there, we won the match, pretty easy, and I don't know if you guys saw in the background just now, the helicopter totally just clipped through the billboard back there. But anyways, you can see here, I've won. Now I've gone to tier 3 on the points modifier, 1.5 times, and then now I'm working on milestone 6. So now that that's done, I go back out here to the screen and go back, and you can see here up in the top right, the rewards has that red circle above it, which means I can now claim those rewards. So I claim them, and there you go. Now I've got more money, and you can see I've got 3,330 Blitz credits, and then I can go out here and spend them on something like Gamora. So that is how you do a Blitz match. That's basically what you're doing. We only have a maximum of 500 Blitz charge we can have per day. Back during soft launch, it was 2,000, and you could do a lot more points and scoring there, but they knocked it down to 500, so now it really stresses out having a much wider kind of roster for people. Now, looking at the rankings, the this has changed. I'm not exactly sure what exactly is going on here. The top 500 in Blitz mode will get shards of Captain America. It was originally the top 2,000 could get shards of the character for the Blitz. They've changed things now. It looks like anybody who plays in Blitz mode is going to get some kind of rewards. They've changed this. I don't necessarily like only the top 500 people getting any kind of character shards, because even at like rank 2000, you could still get like 10 or 15 shards. I kind of wish they'd still spread it out a little bit, give everybody the chance to get some shards, especially since it's Captain America is such a high demand character anyways. He's the best tank in the game. So this is your rewards. Anybody who plays in Blitz mode is going to get rewards. The top 10% are going to get the most notable rewards with 4 free premium orbs pretty much. And even then, your top 50, your 51 to 100% still going to get a free premium orb. So at least try it out, because you're going to get at least 1 free premium orb out of it, and you can't go against that. So those are tips. Those are really how to master it, how to go over it, and basically what you guys need to bring in for it. Let me go ahead and give you guys a graphic here so you guys can see for yourself and get a nice detailed guide that you guys can read and help you guys figure out how to use Blitz. So for this graphic, it's basically everything that I've gone over previously. It's consecutive PvP matches. It follows the rules for the most part. There's no time limit, but you do have the cooldown resets. The characters come back after every match. Everything like that from PvP match carries over to this. It has the same energy costs for the first 4 times that you attack, so 5 per character, then 10 per character, and then after that I'm not too sure because I haven't gone past that myself. For rewards, you get 10 Blitz store currency per win in the Blitz mode. You also start to score points for these milestones. Every milestone gives you the bulk of your rewards. You get several hundred Blitz credits at those times, so you want to work on getting those milestones. And when it comes to scoring, it's based on the power of your team. The higher the power of your team, it means the more points you're going to win per time that you win. The higher power in your team also means you're going to be facing higher power teams on the other side, so it's going to be a little trickier for you. It's going to be higher risk, but also higher reward in that way. The score multiplier, you have 4 segments on the score multiplier, which means 4 consecutive wins. If you ever lose while working on the score multiplier, it resets back to the start. You won't go back to 0 on the score multiplier at 1.00. You will go back to your previous tier. So if you lose on the way to 1.5, it goes back to the beginning of 1.25, and then you still have to win 4 more consecutive matches to get that 1.5 score multiplier. So with that, the tips that I recommend for you guys is basically start working on your roster, spread it out, gear up several different characters. Don't focus on one team. That's going to really hurt you in the long run. But at the same time, have a select team that you're going to use for when you start getting to those high power teams that marked as danger. That way you have a team that you can really rely on to help you clear those nodes and help you get those points and really help build on that score multiplier. And that's the basis. If you can build up the score multiplier, that means more points you're going to score every match, which means you're going to rank better every time. So that is it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And to all of my McMinions out there, thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.